Local farmers in Zimbabwe have expressed concerns over the high cost of farming inputs as this year's farming season approaches. The ongoing Russia-Ukraine war has been largely blamed for the surging prices of farming inputs, such as fertilizer, leaving the farmers worried about the situation. Experts are predicting a trickier future for the farmers amid the prevailing economic challenges. Let's have more details of that in this report.
Normal to above normal rainfall is forecast for the coming season, but some farmers may fail to make the most of the optimal conditions. The Russia-Ukraine conflict has pushed up global prices of agricultural inputs like fertilizer. In February, a 50-kilogram bag of ammonium nitrate fertilizer cost the equivalent of $74. It's now gone up to $78. The same bag of basal fertilizer cost the equivalent of $38. It's now up to $52. Further increases are anticipated.
The implications are that the farmers are going to reduce their hectarage in order to meet the cost, because they have to rationalize, or else they are going to spread the fertilizer application very thinly. Productivity has always been a challenge in Zimbabwe. Even when the prices were okay, there are other factors. So it means if they further reduce the quantities that they apply in terms of fertilizer, the productivity is going to be even lower.
One way of mitigating the price increases is to get finance to buy more inputs, but a recent lending rate hike has made that unaffordable.
Funding is always a nightmare. So you now need to have plan. Where are you going to get the money? Is anyone comfortable in lending you that money with this kind of atmosphere? So it's really tricky. The farmer is just uncertain. That's the honest truth.
A state-funded Command Agriculture scheme is also likely to be affected.
Even with the government support, it means the amount of inputs that the envelope can support is also reduced. And like I said, because of the high levels of risk, the farmers are going to either select themselves out of this program, which is what I was referring to as self-rationing.
Zimbabwe is aiming to bounce back from a poor harvest last year, where it produced 1.5 million tons of grain, well below its annual demand of 2.2 million tons.